What's good, YouTube? It's your boy KbizzleReacts, and I'm back at it with another video. Now today, ranked to End of a Sentence by 1090 Jake, Yella Beezy charged Japan, Hitman to kill Rival Rapper Mo3. We watch this. I'm a civilian. We watching this as civilians. You know what I'm saying? I don't know too much about the story, so majority of the time I'm just react. I'm not really gonna give my input because I really don't know. So that means let's get into the video.
In shambles right now. The biggest Crip just got indicted. No Jumpers host got taken down. Bobby Shmurda denounced the Crips. K-Flock beat a murder but then got found guilty on a RICO.
I seen
now
that.
We have another
That boy
twist
facing life,
in the
dude.
tragic murder of Texas rapper Mo3. What's up, everybody? It's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're going to be speaking on Texas rapper Yella Beezy being arrested 4 years after the murder of Mo3 and allegedly paying a hitman to do the job. Back in November of 2020, 28-year-old
Damn, bro, they getting everybody, bro.
Who was more commonly known as the Dallas rapper Mo3, was tracked in a vehicle, followed onto an interstate, and literally caught in traffic. Mo3 was unable to maneuver his car any further, was aware he was being followed, and would get out and run in a last attempt to save his life as his
I seen them photos years ago. I think everybody did.
Firing a round into the back of his head.
A Dallas rapper was murdered
Wait,
outside
what?
of his
firing to save his life as being followed, and would get out and run in a last attempt to save his life as his killer chased after him with a rifle, firing a round into the back of his head.
A Dallas rapper was murdered outside of his car on I-35 near the Dallas Zoo.
It is a stark example of the city's struggle to control violent crime. Police say the victim, a hip-hop musician named Mo3, was approached by the killer on I-35. Both men stopped their vehicles. The victim got out, took off, started running, but was shot several.
I want to say real quick, shout out to 9 Jake for bringing us this good back history story detail. I'm fucking with it. Keep doing your thing, bro. Nigga, he be getting us the real insights on stories, bro. No cap.
Times on the highway, a bystander inside another vehicle was also hit. Police say that person did not suffer life-threatening injuries. Police are still looking for the shooter.
The suspect, who was armed with a firearm, began firing several rounds at the victim, striking him. In doing so, the suspect also struck an innocent bystander who was sitting in his vehicle.
Now, as we've all come to learn, usually the loudest mouth...
Wait, what?
In doing so, the suspect also struck an innocent bystander who was sitting in his vehicle.
Now, as we've all come to learn,
saying a nigga can't shoot?
Mouth is the one who has nothing to do with it. Immediately following Mo3's death, rival rapper Trap Boy Freddy would post to Instagram.
Man, whoever got the motherfucking freeway blocked out need to get y'all shit together, dog. God damn.
I think I seen this on TikTok the other night, bro.
Man,
This that video.
Off all the way on Poke, dog. The fuck they got going? Y'all be covered in. Just around.
Right now, I'm telling y'all, bro, I don't know nothing. I don't know shit. All I know is, nigga, he got popped, nigga. We all seen that years ago.
In Mo3's death. But just like in the case of Julio Fulio, Young and Ace went to immediately celebrating and dropping music videos while dissing Fulio, when in all actuality,
that shit was crazy.
He had nothing to do with his murder. Dallas police would share photos of the shooter captured by highway surveillance, later identifying and arresting 22-year-old Keywan White. Months later, 28-year-old Devin Brown would also be arrested. According to his arrest report, Devin was mad Mo3 had a relationship with a female who later turned witness. Another witness would come forward stating Devin asked for Mo3's location multiple times before the murder. Police would find multiple calls between Devin and Keywan, as it's believed Devin was feeding Keywan information on Mo3's location so Keywan could take him out. As of
Ain't a lot. Mo3 music was hard though.
A grand jury in Dallas would find probable cause that 33-year-old Marquise Conway, aka Yella Beezy, caused the death of Mo3 by employing Keywan White to murder him for money. Immediately after the news broke, Mo3's mother would post to Facebook saying, "Justice for my baby."
Dallas police now say Yella Beezy hired a hitman to kill his one-time friend turned rival, Mo3. Cole Sullivan is live at the county jail. These are well-known rappers in the Dallas hip-hop.
Bro, one thing for sure, bro, these news outlets, they be waiting to eat up a story like this, bro. I swear to God, bro. They be waiting to eat up a fucking story about some shit like this. They be so quick to jump on this shit. It's crazy, bro. This shit sad, though, bro. I ain't gonna say it's sad, but it's just sad, like, you know, what the fuck be going on type shit. Like, this shit should be going on, bro. These niggas was both winning, bro. This shit shouldn't have went down how it went down, bro.
See.
Chris, Yella Beezy's top single, it Put It On Me,
In my
peaked
opinion.
at 56 on the Billboard Hot 100. Now, he's in the Dallas County Justice Complex behind me on a capital murder charge, accused
Capital
of
murder?
hiring a hitman
Damn.
to kill a fellow rapper. This all happened back in 2020.
Damn.
And just before noon, on the middle of Interstate 35, just south of the Dallas Zoo, Dallas police arrested a 22-year-old and charged
I know
him
what
with
Trump
murder.
said, bro.
Initially, that 22-year-old's in federal prison, convicted of gun charges, but now, 5 years later, they say he was the trigger man. Police say Yella Beezy, whose top song That's On Me, hired that 22-year-old and promised him cash for killing Mo3. A grand jury handed up an indictment this week and booked Marquise Conway tonight. The killing of Melvin Noble, known as Mo3, led to an outpouring of grief from his fans. Dozens held a memorial outside Dallas City Hall that week. He once was friends with the man now accused of hiring someone to murder him. The killing has long been suspected to be the result of a rap feud.
With two people having been arrested years ago, nobody expected to see Yella Beezy making headlines for murder.
Nigga, how the news got all this information,
With
bro?
the man now accused of hiring someone to murder him. The killing has long been suspected to be the result of a rap
How do they
feud.
have all this
With
information,
two people
bro?
having been arrested years ago, nobody expected to see Yella Beezy making headlines for murder. But this wouldn't be the only murder Beezy's been tied to in recent weeks. Yella Beezy recently went viral after being seen in a picture with Jacoby Russell,
Oh,
one
that's
of two
right.
shooters who were arrested for killing Get Money Lil Ronnie and his 5-year-old daughter. Beezy would take to his Instagram story claiming it was just a picture, and he takes pictures with people he doesn't know all the time. He'd warn dumb motherfuckers not to play with his name and send his condolences to Ronnie and Ronnie's daughter. But this wasn't the only killer Beezy's been in pictures with. Back in 2020, just days after Keywan White was arrested, Dallas, Texas TV would post a picture from what appears to be a music video shoot of Yella Beezy with none other than Keywan White in the background holding a rifle.
Damn.
Another rapper and close associate of Yella Beezy named Jose Bodega can also be seen, and he'd even explain being in the picture in an interview, saying Keywan just wanted a feature. Trap Lord Ross would document the death of Mo3 and highlight how after Mo3 was killed, Keywan would drop a song seemingly hinting at the murder. This song would also feature Beezy's associate, Jose Bodega.
And even after his arrest, he would post previews of new songs with lyrics where he claimed he will hop out of the whip and let it spray. But to make matters worse, the accused killer had apparent ties with Yella Beezy, as following the arrest, pictures would circulate showing them together. But clearly unfazed by the recent going-ons, at the
That
top
boy
of
did some
2021,
digging, you hear
Yella
me?
Beezy would post on Instagram saying that he was celebrating the end of 2020 by putting his haters in the dirt.
Hey man, new year, new blessings. You understand me? We made it through a hell of a year. You understand? Anybody that ain't for you, anybody that's going against you, anybody that's goddamn negative, you understand me? Ain't bringing no positive vibe. You know, in the words of Gucci, put that in the dirt. Damn, for sure, you did. And we go take a toast to that.
Clearly, Keywan has a couple loose screws, and let's not forget, Keywan was apparently on bond for shooting at his then transgender girlfriend at the time he was paid to hunt and kill Mo3. Since then, Keywan was sentenced to 105 months in the feds.
What?
Federal firearm gender girl was
Did I hear
apparently
that right?
on bond for shooting at his then transgender girlfriend at the time he was paid to hunt and kill Mo3. Since then, Keywan was
Nigga, what? I ain't gonna get my input on that, but that shit crazy. His what?
sentenced to 105 months in the feds on federal firearm charges. Devin Brown would receive 80 months for federal firearm charges, while they both apparently are still fighting murder charges
What the
out in
hell?
Texas. It's unclear at this time what directly ties Yella Beezy to the murder as far as evidence, and it's more than likely someone is telling. To think at one point everyone was friends, only for things to end so differently.
Damn.
We'll just have to wait and see how this case plays out. Now, 2024 was the year of the truth. 2025 is the year of the arrest, because goddamn, everybody's going the fuck down. Damn near every murder's getting solved. Nobody's
Nigga,
getting
dirt,
away with shit.
nigga, all type
to
of
hear
shit,
that
man.
Yella Beezy jeopardized, allegedly, his whole, career over the situation, and it's also alleged that Trap Boy Freddy is on the run. If he's actually stupid enough to be near the highway Mo3 was killed, minutes after he was killed, and record something saying Mo3's holding up traffic, and then later it's found out he has something to do with Mo3's death, he's fucking dumb. In most cases, the loudest person has nothing to do with it, and that's why they're overly confident in speaking on it. You know what I mean? There's nothing for sure saying he's on the run. It's just alleged at this time. But Beezy...
Again, I want to say, man, shout out to 90 Jake, bro, for bringing me this great ass content to bring to y'all. Cause this shit right here, bro, it's some shit I ain't even know about, bro. Like, I ain't this deep into all this stuff, bro. But this shit is crazy, bro.
He's booked on the murder.
At Go Auto, we know car insurance can be expensive.
Like,
the good news.
What? They saying Trap Boy Freddy on the run allegedly. Damn.
For paying for the murder. Mind you, Keywan White, his release date should be only in a couple years, but he's still fighting the body out of Dallas, Texas. Well, it would make sense if you have this transgender loving killer who's in a federal prison. He's obviously not at a USP. He's gonna be at a prison where other people, like transgenders and entertain that sort of stuff. And in prison, usually that crowd also mingles with the snitches and the other weird shit that you find inside a prison, right? So the only thing that makes sense in my head is, hey, I don't want to finish my federal bid, go to Dallas, and then get hit with a life sentence in the state. I'm going to speak and tell y'all who paid me, so that way I can hopefully get off on this shit. And that's what I'm assuming is happening in this situation.
Man, he ain't lying, cause why? I ain't saying I know, bro, but so far we been seeing from these cases, bro, niggas be snitching, bro. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm a civilian, bro. I ain't never, you know what I'm saying? But nigga, when it's time for niggas do the time, niggas don't want to do that time, boy. We all seen it, bro. You can't say we haven't, bro. When it's time for niggas do that time, bro, niggas get to talking, bro. Look at the nigga that talked about the Dolph shit that happened not too long ago, the trial shit that happened. That nigga got to talking, told everything, you know what I'm saying? They look at Dirk's situation he in, nigga's partner. You know what I'm saying? Boy, it be some shit, boy.
Painted that Devin Brown was mad at Mo3 for messing with a female. Now it's being alleged it wasn't only that. They were paid to execute this hit. And I think the wildest thing about this is the fact that you can look at pictures of Mo3, Trap Boy Freddy, Yella Beezy when they were all friends. And there was a fallout, there's been fights.
That got me thinking probably made that song Everybody, bro. Everybody, that song Mo3 made, bro. It's probably because of them two niggas. I don't be knowing, bro. I don't keep over niggas' situations, bro. It's not my situation, you know what I'm saying? My job as a civilian is to listen to the music, my nigga. That's it. I'm just a casual music listener, bro. I ain't that deep into, all this stuff, bro. I'm not supposed to, my nigga. You feel me? I'm a regular schmegular. You feel me? Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. It's okay being cool, bro. It's okay, you know what I'm saying, going to school and working, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. All that other shit, not for me. Nigga, what that nigga said, you understand me? Like, no, bro.
If
regular
you really
schmegular,
want
my
to
nigga.
break down the entire history, I highly recommend Trap Lord Ross's video. I think it's like 2 or 3 hours. Breaking down the entire situation. I've covered this case multiple times on my channel as well. If you want to hear more about the transgender shooter, I have one video specifically on that situation. But to think that they were all friends and now things are ending like this. One of them is gone. One of them may be put away, and one of them may be on the run. And at one point, they all used to have love for each other. But hey, it's 1090 Jake. Let me know y'all's thoughts and comments in the comments
He finna do this.
I'm rocking with y'all.
Yo, see, I've been watching tonight, Jake, bro. Shout out, bro. That being said, it's about K-Bizzle, and I'm out. Before we leave, make sure leave a like, comment. Shit, my fault. Hold on. Tongue twister, y'all. Before we get up out of here, make sure leave a like, comment, share, subscribe to your post notification bell on if you're new. It's your boy, K-Bizzle. I'm gonna catch y'all next minute. So I get this video to 7 likes also, man. Happy Sunday, bro. I'm gonna see y'all, alright?